I started out in a high school band. I was always called Joey Dean and Starlighters, and my first professional gig was at the local YWCA of all places. And my band and I, which consisted of 4 guys, got $5 apiece, and we got paid for something that was so much fun. I've been doing it ever since.
Fort Myers was treated to a bit of rock and roll history as Joey D, one of rock's original students, came to Flashbacks to belt out some of his former #1 hits.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the Late Show. I see all the kids left. Well, anyway, like I told you, the Young Rascals, 3 of the 4 anyway, worked for Joey Dean and the Starlighters. They did a song that went something like this. 1, 2, 3.
I'm still doing rock and roll because I'm a rock and roll survivor, and I feel that our music definitely has an audience. It seems like the baby boomers and I have grown up together, and we represent the largest portion of the population. And my group consists of a family affair. I have my son Ronnie, who's a vocalist and a very fine sax player, and my wife Lois in the group. So it makes it kind of easy because we're constantly travel together. We're on the road maybe 250 days a year. So it's quite difficult if you're not enjoying what you're doing to be doing what we're doing. And we definitely enjoy what we're doing.
And so too do the fans. Granted, the rockers of today probably wouldn't recognize his name, but they certainly do know a few of his proteges.
We must be in heaven, man!
Jimmy was known to me as Maurice James. He came in for an audition, and after I heard him play for 5 minutes, I knew he was the guy I wanted. I fortunately got to know him very, very well. We worked together about 11 months all across the Northeast. And he got an offer from a promoter from London, England, while he worked for me. And he said he was going to go down there and see if he can make a hit recording, and I wished him well. And he came back world famous.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
You know, most people think of Chubby Checker as the king of the twist, and he probably is. But he had some pretty stiff competition from Joey D, because back then, the hottest place in New York City was the Peppermint Lounge. And the main attraction, Joey D, doing his rendition of the Peppermint Twist. And it goes like this.
You like this, peppermint twist of sugar. Go round and round, up and down.
Well, we worked with Little Richard, Chuck Berry, Fats Domino. I worked in Stockholm, Sweden in 1963, in November to be exact, and my opening act were the Beatles. 2 months later, they came to the States in January '64, and Beatlemania occurred, and nothing surpassed that.
You know you got it. It makes you feel.
The show builds up into a frenzy where we're feeding on them and they're kind of feeding on us. And the ultimate compliment is when everybody gets up and gives you a standing ovation. I think that's the nicest form of flattery there is. And I work for that.